Guys, welcome back to the shop. My name is Doug, and I'm going to review or give my thoughts and impressions on the Chicago Electric 240 volt spot welder. I'm old enough, I still call it 220. So if you have a 220 outlet in your house, same thing. It's just several years ago they upped that to 240, but I still call it 220, and I think most America still does. It says it'll spot weld up to 3/16. That's with the combination of both pieces of metal you're going to spot weld together. Rip into this box and pull it out, look at it real quick, and we'll try it out. And it is pretty heavy. Yeah, I think it's got to be 20 pounds or better. And another thing, the 240 volt does not come with a plug, because when they did do it, people cut them off and just to match whatever they had in their own shop, and then that voided the warranty and people bitched about it. So they just quit putting plugs on it. Now the 110 version, or 120, whatever, it does come with the American, prong plug for the lower single phase voltage. So, and I knew that, so I went to my big box store and got the plug that's, that I have here for the power I have here in the shop. So, I mean, that's how it comes. And then you got to supply your own plug-in. And seen this handle. It goes right here. See, I don't know who in their right mind is gonna hold this thing and be able to, I mean, a few other reviews, I mean, they put them on, but I'm not putting that on. You can't use it. I mean, it's uncomfortable. I mean, other than to carry it around, but it does come with a handle, and you're gonna carry it with two hands anyways, because it's pretty stout. Unless you got big guns or something, you know what I mean. So I did get the 220 plug that I have here in my shop. Magical poof. I'll find my extension cord. Okay, what I got is perforated stainless steel, and it is, I think it's 14 gauge, if I remember right. 3/16, yeah, 185, 184-ish. So, I got it clamped together. I'm actually haven't pulled the trigger on it yet, so I don't feel like getting shocked with 220. I've been there before. It kind of hurts. And there's a trigger down here underneath that's a temporary trigger. As soon as you let off of it, it goes back. So you kind of squeeze and that worked pretty goddamn good. Okay, I'll see if I can wiggle you down here a little closer. But I'll put 2 spot welds on it, and then I'll try to break it, but I don't think I will, because the last couple of reviews I saw, they were using stainless, and it actually held better than mild steel did. So just squeezing on it with the hand grip, and you got my finger on the trigger, and I'm hit the trigger, 1, 2, 3. See, that's only 3 seconds. Not even 3 seconds. Yep, I broke one. Try that again, only leave it on a little longer, because it started melting the material. One, two, three. See? I burnt right through it. Yeah, it doesn't take long. I mean, that little short burst is what welded it. And I couldn't break it, I just bent it. Metal's dirty too, it came straight from my plasma table. I dried them off is all I did. Okay, I back broke it, and I actually broke the stainless. The weld is still on it. So I think that's gonna probably, hopefully, work out just fine. So I'll be right back. Here's a close-up look at it. Here's the trigger the trigger will go either way. So if you're right-handed or left-handed, you just push one way or the other, and then it'll come back to center. Clamp down on your part. 4 screws that I loosened to move the bar. And there's really not wear, but it's just, and the copper bars are a little warm still. There's the wire mesh and ground. Well, it's not really ground, it's just a circuit connection for the moving jaw. It works. I can't say so much about the 110 version. But I imagine it probably works if you're using, I don't know, pop cans. Just anything under, I think they say 18 gauge. So 2 pieces of 18 gauge would be as thick as, probably not quite as thick as 1 piece of this. So and the cost is the same. So if you got access to the higher voltage single phase, 220, 240, whatever you want to call it, I definitely get this one because you never know. You might need to weld something a little thicker together. And they weigh about the same. So they're just heavier than hell. Alright guys, there's my review on this. Not sponsored. We'll see you in the next video.